Hi there. What you see in this picture, it's a shed that stayed near the country house that I bought a couple of years ago, and shed that I decided last year it would be nice to repair, to be able to use it for either storage or different small projects that I might want to perform while I'm spending my time during the weekends at this respective house. I thought that an easy way to repair this or to transform it into what I needed was to remove the exterior walls, lift the roof because the height in this side was no longer okay. It was less than 1.3 meters. Reinforce the walls and change a bit the material because it was old wood. Insulated maybe inside, and change the door. Well, I was about to discover that my easy solution wasn't so easy. First, I took out the walls and I tried to see how the structure of the shed was presenting itself, how I could have lifted the wall and reinforced the roof. Well, lifted the roof and reinforced the wall. And I soon discovered that mostly what was keeping the shed in place were the walls. So what started as a few weekends job became a year-long project. I took then the decision to rebuild it from scratch. Since during the week I was working, it had to be done in the weekend. And since the location of the country house is a little bit far from the city I live in, it covered, as I mentioned, a whole year long. I started by removing the wooden walls and the roof, and as I previously suspected, it took little to no effort to turn this structure into this. That was one weekend about a year ago. Next, I got some discarded cardboard tube in which a flexible projector screen was packed, cut it into suitable pieces of about 60 centimeters and used them to pour some cement for 4 of the 6 supports. Digging some of the leftover rotten wood, pouring the cement, covering it up since now it was autumn and rainy, took another weekend. In between, as you see in the background, another weekend was spent stacking what was left from the old shack and ordering and stacking the fresh wood for the new one. When the spring came, we started the building. First with laying the floor, then lifting the walls, and finally adding the roof. At first I thought that each of these elements will take, let's say, 1-2 days. So basically each weekend I would be able to add on top, finalizing with the roof. So basically covering the entire structure in about a month. In reality, like most of this project has been going, it took way longer than a month to be able to have the floor done, raise the walls, put on the roof rafters, and also the OSB and the roofing material. Overall, in terms of time spent, it wasn't as long, but since I have a full-time job and I'm living at a relatively far distance away from the place where this construction took place, I couldn't go there every weekend. I couldn't spend too much time other than the 1 or 2 weekend days. So from start to having the building covered with the roofing material, so the rain wouldn't drop inside, wouldn't affect the walls, and so on and so forth, it took almost the entire summer of this year. At this moment, the building is covered. It has a window. And the next thing to do is to add a door and then to finish the interior.
How's it going?
It's a bit time consuming and energy consuming, going up and down.
And the heat is plus 30 today, I believe.
Yeah, 30, 31.
So, are you happy with how it's going so far?
No.
No? Why not?
Should have been ready by now. But yeah, it's going well. It's today better than yesterday. And hopefully we'll have some visible progress by the end of the day.
Yeah? Good. Thanks. You want to say anything else?
No. As we are already in October, my hopes are that by the time the frost comes by and the snow, I'll be able to put on a door, make sure that all the nooks and crannies are closed up and that the remaining works can be done in the interior during the cold season, if and whenever I would have time to allocate for any such task. That's it for now. This has been more like a retrospective of the past year, more like pictures than videos. But it shows the progress we've made so far. Moving forward, I'll continue with laying the floor, finishing the insulation, and any other finishing touches on the interior. Thank you for watching if you have been reaching this point. If you have any comments or suggestions, please make sure to leave them down below. Have a great day.